so strongly with destiny through the depths of your essence, but it's in your head. And it's like people outside of your head try and tell you how you gotta be and deter you from showing up authentically. Get yourself starting to believe the shit, like blah blah blah.
Hey y'all, welcome to Aniyah's Notes. I am your host, AniyahJelisa. Thank you for being here with me today. Today we're going to be looking into what are your dreams trying to tell you. Okay, this reading you all chose because I posted a poll probably like a week ago at this point. When you're seeing this, I posted a poll to see which topic you all wanted to drop on today, and what do your dreams mean was the highest voted topic. Can I talk? Jeez. All right, so here we go. All right, other announcement, I do want to say that I will be doing and hosting a manifestation ritual tomorrow for the 8/8 portal. It's not, if you're seeing this on the 7th or even like early daytime in the 8th, it's not too late to join. I will be doing the ritual tonight. Well, tomorrow night, August 8th night time. It'll be a group ritual. You can check out more information about that down below in the description box. I'll be doing a candle ritual, and if you want your name added, then you just do whatever the instructions are down below. Other than that, you guys, that's all I have for you. If you would like to book a personal, you always know where to go down below in the description box. Other than that, let's go ahead and get into it. Go ahead and choose your photo. Hey Power One, welcome in, welcome to Aniyah's Notes. I am your host, AniyahJelisa. Thank you for being here with me today. Today we're going to be looking into what are your dreams trying to tell you. Now for this reading, I do want to start out with an energy check-in. I don't typically do these on my readings, but in this particular case, I just want to do this so that way I feel like it'll help the reading to be more clear and more accurate. Okay, so first we're going to just look into what have you potentially been seeing in your dreams. And if you have been seeing these things that I'm going to channel, then that's how you know this is your reading. If I go through the whole energy check-in and I don't mention anything that you've dreamt about, or you haven't dreamt about any of the things that I mentioned, vice versa, whatever, then that's how you know this is not your reading. If that happens, you are free to choose another pile, or you can just click on a different reading. I will also link my reading, What Do These Signs Mean, which is another reading that I have, not based on dreams, but still based on like what are the signs that you've been seeing trying to tell you, and you may resonate with that one. Okay, so without further ado, all right, let's go ahead and get into it. First card that we have is number 44, Panther Spirit, Reclaim Your Power. 44, Panther Spirit, Reclaim Your Power. And we also have Zombie with Control. Now the first thing that I'm noticing about both of these cards is like the darkness here and the night. So you could, I'm just messenger, I'm getting that you could have been recently afraid of the dark. You could have been afraid of the dark when you were a kid and afraid to sleep in the dark when you were a kid, and I feel like you potentially got over it as an adult, or you got over it as you got older. But just like recently you may be feeling some type of anxiety or fear in the dark at night recently. Okay, also with the Zombie and Control, you could be seeing passed on loved ones or people who have passed on that were not a loved one in your dreams. You could be in the nighttime in your dreams, like you could notice that you're dreaming about things that are happening at night, or like seeing shadowy figures. Okay, you could be seeing eyes in your dreams, like glowing eyes that you don't know who they belong to, and shadowy figures is coming through as well. Okay, with the 44, I'm also getting that you could be seeing old homes that you used to live in, or maybe that somebody who is close to you lived in, and like the house itself is like very memorable to you. I'm also seeing that you could be seeing names in your dreams, like names written down in your dreams, or hearing the names of people who you haven't even seen in a really long time, but they could be like significant names. Some of you may be seeing a pet in a dream as well. Okay, so that was our quick energy check-in. If you resonate with that, if you've been seeing any of those types of things or feeling those types of energies in your dreams, then that is how you know this is your reading. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and keep going. All right, so let's get some oracle cards. I just got this new oracle deck called the Rainbow Brain Skull Oracle. It called out to me. I actually was about to do this reading and I stopped to go to the metaphysical store because I was like, I need a new deck, and I just felt like that. So for this reading, so this is the one that I chose. So let's go ahead and see, Spirit, what are the messages? What is Power One's dreams trying to tell them at this time? What is Power One's dreams trying to tell them? I cannot make this up, y'all. What the fuck? Mind you, I literally just bought this deck just now, and I just came back home, blessed, did cleanse, all that, and I started the reading. And this is how the cards just came out. They just flew out of my bed. The first card is The point of sleep is to let it all go. Are you kidding me? I'm literally doing a reading by dreams, and the first card out is about sleep. The first oracle that I shuffled with. What the hell? Like, that's crazy. Okay, let me get back on track, because that shook me. Okay, the point of sleep is to let it all go. Number 32. Next we have 34. Still not failing enough. Still not failing enough. And lastly, we have 17. I used to live in fear, so I know the area well. Yep, hasn't changed much. Wow. Feel free to pause if you want to look at these cards longer. So pile 3, I don't know why I said pile 3. Pile 1. This is interesting. This could be my pile, because I have, my birthday is number 17, and then 34 is my angel number. We have 17 and 34. That's kind of crazy. Anyways, with these cards here, what your dreams are trying to tell you, pile 1, this fear, this anxiety that you're feeling is coming up to the surface because it's wanting to be released. This is one of those things where you are being shown something and you're experiencing this fear because it's meant to be bringing itself to your awareness so that you can let go of it, not so that it can actually make you feel scared or make you feel anxious or take away from your peace. Okay, with reclaim your power here with this Panther spirit, there's a need for you to reclaim your power in multiple senses. For one, for those of you where you feel like you might be dealing with a spiritual attack, or you might be dealing with a negative entity or energy around your space, this is saying to reclaim your power in the sense of reclaiming your energy and your ability to protect yourself spiritually and energetically. Okay, this is a story time about, real quick story time. At one point in my life, I was homeless. I wasn't like unhoused completely, but I was sleeping on my my relative's couch. I was sleeping on the couch of my granny and my aunt. They used to live together, and I was sleeping on their couch in the living room. I slept there for like a year and a half. This was like years ago. That's actually when I first started reading tarot as well, years ago. And look at me now. But anyways, yes, I was sleeping on their couch, and at this time I was heavily into tarot. I was doing lots of psychic readings. I was doing rituals and magic. Speaking of, I forgot to mention, I will be doing a ritual for the 8/8 portal tomorrow. The link will be down below in the link is down below in the description box. I did forget to mention that. I'll probably go back and make a new intro and mention it in the beginning. But anyways, yes, I was living there. I was doing, lots of spells, and I was just very deep into my practice, and therefore my spiritual and my psychic awareness heightened a lot at that time. And I remember one time I was asleep, and in my dream, I just randomly started, it's like this woman or this girl, like this feminine energy came up to me, and I could tell that she wanted to fight. I could tell that there was like a competitive energy here. And in my head, I'm like, well, this is my dream, so you're not gonna beat me in my dream. So like, back up. And she didn't back down, and so we ended up fighting. It was like we were in like a bedroom and we were fighting on the bed. And I remember waking up slightly, like waking up and seeing like a gray figure. Like it looked like a gray silhouette standing over me as I'm asleep on the couch. And I said, oh, hell no. And I went back, I like tried to go back to sleep. I went back to the dream. Dum. And also, I started reciting to myself incantations within my head and my mind about how, I'm protected, get out of my space, you're not welcome here, and I basically popped off on whatever spirit had the nerve to be standing over me trying to fight me in my freaking sleep. Okay, try to attack me in my sleep. Okay, it asked me if I ever had an encounter with that spirit ever again after that. You damn skip, I didn't. So, okay, sometimes, we deal with these energies physically, where you might have somebody who don't like you and they always try to poke at you or whatever, but spirits do the same thing. A lot of times it's spirits that are encouraging these people to do these things in, waking physical day-to-day life. You know what I'm saying? So if you're dealing with something where you feel like this is like an energy in your space that you are starting to feel fearful of, just remind yourself that you can, in fact, you do have power, you do have spiritual power, and you can protect your space. This is also not my story, but this is making me think about the story of my best friend, who, long story short, her and her siblings growing up, they would always have a dream of this entity chasing them up the stairs. They would all have the same dream, and so clearly there was a spirit in their family home. It's not until, and they said they all had the same dream, and it was recurring, and they would have it all the time, over and over again, all four of them. It was her and three, she has 3 siblings, so it was 4 of them. 4 kids all having the same dream about this dark entity chasing them. And it wasn't until she said that her little brother one time, when he had the dream, but they both shared the same dream. Actually, I think they both had said that the brother one time when he was having the dream, he finally got sick of it. He turned around, punches the entity, and they never had that dream again. Not a single one of them ever had that dream again. Okay, so if you think that you can't fight spirits, I'm here to tell you that you can, and you actually need to. You do not need to be letting spirits make you feel scared in your own space, okay? That's also, this is a side note, that's why I do not believe in watching paranormal ghost movies, because those movies teach you that you don't have any power. They teach you, they give way too much power to these spirits and these entities, and that's why people are so afraid whenever they might feel like there's something around them that they don't understand, because they automatically assume that that spirit can have power over them or that it can just easily possess you. Like, no, like that's not how that works, okay? If you have a strong will, if you have a strong spirit, then spirits cannot just come all willy-nilly up into your space and in your energy. You have to have a weak auric field or no protection, or, you know, you just succumb into yourself because you're so scared, you know what I'm saying? So stand up, Pile One. Your dreams are telling you to stand up. Okay, period. The point of sleep is to let it all go. You're supposed to be sleeping and relaxing, okay? Letting go of your stress, letting go of your worries. And so there's just a need to get out of your fears and become courageous. Especially with this card, it says, I used to live in fear, so I know the area well. And it's like, look, like, first of all, who are they talking to? They're in the car by themselves, okay? Second of all, you can see how this person is all lit up with their rainbow aura, and this space is all drab and dark, and it looks like something that I'm not gonna say on YouTube. And there's just this vibe here of like, I used to live there, so I know that. So it's like, if you are dealing with any, and okay, that's for some of you, if this is about you feeling fearful about certain energies, or like maybe you've been becoming more spiritually heightened, and so you're like seeing and hearing more now, and you're aware of more energies around you, don't feel scared. But also I'm getting that for some of you with this still not feeling enough, okay, and control, still not feeling enough control, and I used to live in fear, so I know the area well. A lot of you, this is about your dreams trying to bring up this fear and anxiety about your life changing so that you can release it. Some of you, again, this is not about you actually fearing any spirits or any like negative energies that are around you. This could be you just dealing with a lot of negative thoughts and anxiety and fear and stress and doubt and worry around a new chapter of your life that you're about to enter, and you just feel nervous. This could be a lot of you going back to school, starting a new job, starting a business, taking a leap of faith in some kind of way. This could even be something as simple as like asking somebody out on a date, but it might not feel that simple if like you really like this person and like you really feel emotionally attached to whether or not they say yes, you know what I mean? So there's this vibe here of needing to let go of the control and allowing yourself to fail if it means that it's going to get you closer to your goals, if it's going to improve your skills, if it's going to make you happy, if it's going to give you the courage that you need to do something positive for yourself. Okay, Pile One. So let's get some tarot now. What do we have on the bottom of the deck? Yeah, on the bottom of the deck, we have water the things you care about. It ain't always going to be dirt. So yeah, like this is a time where it's important to keep on the path. It's important to keep believing in yourself and the things that you're building for yourself. Even if you feel scared, even if you don't know what the outcome is going to be, even if you're afraid to fail, just keep trying and keep failing actually. Because if you have to, just think about it like this. If you knew that in your life, you would have to, let's say that you're a musician. If you knew that, okay, it's not going to be until your 65th song that you release that is going to go viral and it's going to blow up and then you're going to become like famous overnight. If you knew that, wouldn't you be in a rush to keep making songs so that you could get to the 65th song? Hell yeah. But if you don't know that, and of course we never know these things, you might get to your 10th song and be like, man, none of my last 9 songs popped, so I'm finna just stop making music. You know what I'm saying? And you're giving up on yourself too soon. So don't allow fear to trap you or to make you feel like you're not growing or that what you're doing is not worth it. This could also be 2-in-1 combo message. This could be you these negative spirits or these entities around you are affecting you through your thoughts, through trying to make you give up on yourself. Okay, this could be projections of other people. People might be consciously and purposely sending you negative energy, or they may not even be doing it on purpose. They just might feel some type of way about your growth, and you know, they're just subconsciously sending you that energy. And so that's why you could feel this uprising of fear and anxiety lately, especially when you're trying to go to sleep, okay? Because again, your point of your sleep is to let it go. Your sleep is supposed to be rejuvenating, and you're supposed to be getting, you know, inspirational ideas in your sleep, okay? I feel like usually you're supposed to have good, positive dreams, but if you've been having nightmares or just dreams that incite any type of fear or instability lately, that is coming from like the people and the spaces around you. And so it's important for you to protect yourself energetically. I actually just came back from the crystal shop. When I went and got that oracle deck, I also got me some selenite and some black tourmaline. All right. And I anointed myself my protection oil, because lately, as my YouTube channel has been growing, it is a positive thing, but I can also feel the evil eye. I can feel the people who, you know, they wanted to be on YouTube for however long, and maybe they didn't do it, or maybe they didn't take it serious, or whatever the case may be. And, you know, oh, how she got all them followers, how she got all them views, and da-da-da, and I wish that should be me. She don't deserve, you know, I can feel that. I can feel the energy when I tell people that I'm going back to school, that they might project negatively onto me because I'm going to a good school that's expensive, or anything, you know what I'm saying? Anything. But I just feel like I've been getting a lot more eyes on me lately, and I'm growing in a public space. And so I feel like I needed that. And so you all could feel the same, where it's like you are probably on a journey that's bringing you a lot of growth, and you're just noticing that, again, like, it's like good things are happening in your life, but yet you feel so anxious. That's because people around you projecting, essentially. So definitely protect yourself at this time, and don't fall into fear. Do not fall into fear. That's the biggest message here, is like, do not succumb to fear. Do not allow fear to control your mind. Okay. Let's see. Whoop. We have the Page of Cups. Spirit, what is pile one's, what are pile one's dreams trying to tell them? What are pile one's dreams trying to tell them? We have the Eight of Cups. I'm seeing that it's just time to walk away from, yeah. We have the Seven of Swords. It's time to walk away and just really protect yourself at this time. Yeah, we have the Knight of Swords. It's time to get your boundaries up, pile one. Okay, you're not no small fry. This makes me think about that Aliyah song. Boy, I gotta watch my back, cause I'm not just anybody. Is it my love? Is it your love? Sometimes I'm good. Right now I'm not. What's that song called? I really need somebody. Tell me I ain't that somebody. Bye. Won't you pick me up at the right now off the block while everyone sleep. Okay, but anyways, that song is basically about her, like, dating somebody, but she's literally famous, and it's like she doesn't want everybody in her business all the time, so it's like they have to keep it on the low. And it's like, can you keep this on the low? Like, can we have this relationship and keep it on the low and not have everybody all up in our beeswax? Are you that somebody, or are you gonna run your mouth and tell them that you got to brag on the fact that you're dating Aliyah? You know what I'm saying? It's like that type of vibe. So there's a need for you to protect yourself here. For one, stop telling all your business. That's for one. All right. If something happens to be in the public eye, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't hide my views. I can't hide the fact that, you know, obviously people are supporting this channel and it's growing, but I don't necessarily just go out, you know, screaming it from the rooftops. Okay. Especially on people who I know are skeptical of tarot, or they're the type to be jealous. You know, I don't just speak about this with any and everybody. Okay. I really don't even mention it. I let people mention it to me if they found it first. You know what I'm saying? But also, I'm getting the vibe here that you're needing to just have better boundaries, because I'm getting that you could be getting a lot of offers at this time. And it's like some of these offers are needing to be walked away from, because it's like they're not really genuine. They're just like trying to get close to you to get information. Okay, so that's, especially if you notice that people are asking you about your plans, and it's like these are not even people who, these are not like your friends. These are not even people who have been supporting you on your journey. These are just kind of people who are in your outer circle or outer bubble that, like, again, like, they don't really, you can just tell that they don't really care. It's more so they're just trying to scope for information. Definitely have your boundaries up and your guard up with these people, and walk away from them and don't give them information. Also, this could be you needing to cut people off. I mean, with this Page of Cups, I'm especially getting romantic energies, because sometimes, I think I said this in another reading, but sometimes your biggest hater can be the person that you're laying next to. Your biggest hater could be the person that you're in a relationship with, because let's be real, a lot of people are not genuine, and so they will be in a relationship with somebody who maybe they feel like they're settling for, and as soon as they start to get successful in life, they ditch that person for somebody else. And so what happens a lot of times is that as people start to become successful and they start to grow and reach their goals, their partner can start to become jealous or resentful and fearful and anxious and worried that, oh shit, if my partner levels up, they might leave me. And maybe that's not even any intention that you have, but that could be what people are projecting onto you. This same thing happens with friends and family. People see, oh, that person's getting richer, or they're becoming more successful, or they're becoming more attractive. They might turn around and switch up on me. They might feel like they don't need me anymore. They might not want me in their life anymore. And so people can start to build resentment towards you and start to prey on your downfall so that they feel like their position in your life is more secured if you don't attain certain things, if you don't reach certain heights, if you don't achieve certain goals. You know what I'm saying? So there's the heaviest thing here, pile one, what your dreams want you to know is to protect yourself. Anybody who's giving you an anxious or a weird feeling, don't question it. Trust your intuition and stop talking to them, period. If you can't completely get away from them, at least stop telling them your business. Let them, keep them guessing. Okay? Y'all, folks say Libras lie, but Libras lie when we don't want you in our business. Libras lie when you asking questions that you ain't got no business asking. Okay? I'm not just out here, we don't just be out here lying to lie. All right? We be lying because y'all be nosy. Y'all be thinking that because we all nice and bubbly and sweet and shit, that you could just keep prying into our lives and thinking that you're slick. No. I'm going to make up a lie. And I'm going to make up a lie on purpose so I can see who's running around spreading it. So that when it gets back to me and I know that it's a lie, I know exactly who said it because I know who I lied to. Yeah. All right. So that's what I have for you, pile one. If you are from pile one and you made it to the end, comment fear. Your dreams are telling you to release your fears. Do not allow your fears to control you, pile one. You are stronger than you realize, spiritually, mentally, and energetically is specifically, okay? So that's what I have for you. Definitely go ahead and give the video a thumbs up if it resonated. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so that you can join the team and catch this vibe. We would love to have you here, all right? Other than that, I love you guys and I'll see you next time. Oh, if you would like to join the 8-8 portal, there's more information down below in the description box. Other than that, I love you guys and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey pal 2, welcome in, welcome to your reading. My name is AniyahJelisa and you're watching Aniyah's Notes. All right, today we're going to be doing what are your dreams trying to tell you. We're going to start this reading off first with an energy check-in, and I'm going to channel some things that you could be seeing in your dreams or just feeling around the energy of your sleep. And if that part resonates, then we can go ahead and continue watching the reading and that will resonate for you. If the energy check-in doesn't resonate, then go ahead and choose another pile, or you can also choose a different reading. I will link below, I'll link in the cards above actually another reading that I did called what do these signs mean? That one is not about dreams, but it's just more so about the signs that you're seeing in general. And if this one doesn't resonate, you can check that one out. Even if this does, if you want to check that out, you can. And one more thing, I will be doing a ritual for the 8-8 portal, which will be tomorrow as I'm posting this. So if you're interested, go ahead and join in. The information will be down below in the description box. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. First card that we have is 25 Elephant Spirit. Learn from the past. Elephant Spirit, learn from the past. We also have Night Song with hidden talents. Night Song with hidden talents. Pile 2, you all obviously could be seeing birds in your dreams. You could be seeing elephants. I'm getting that you could be seeing like specific jewelry or like necklaces, rings, earrings. Specific jewelry is coming through, like blue jewelry or like turquoise or something like that jewelry. You could be seeing like junglescapes or like tropical locations in your dreams. You could also be seeing like old family houses or like your childhood home or something like that, or like specific childhood memories in your dreams. When I'm seeing forest, I'm also seeing you could see a dry forest, like a cold forest, like a forest where there's not really any leaves. It's just like a bunch of snow and like branches. I'm also getting. Some of you could have had a dream where you started to do something like positive and then you woke up. So this could be like a dream where you made hella money and then you woke up, or you found something that you had lost and then you woke up, or you were doing something that you've always wanted to do and just having like a good experience and then you woke up. Some of you guys could be having wet dreams where you had a physical, intimate encounter in your dream and then you woke up. Okay. So definitely a vibe here of like, you experienced something nice in your dream, something that you wish was real. Whether it be like you going back to a certain childhood place that you enjoyed and that was like pivotal for you in your childhood, or again you found something that you lost, or you made some money, or you were doing something that you've always wanted to do, or you were somewhere that you want to go. So for example, if you want to travel, you were seeing like I said, like a tropical island, or also somewhere cold, like depending, take it how it resonates. Okay, birds, elephants could be significant animals in your dreams. And overall, I'm getting the vibe that when you go to sleep and when you wake up, you're feeling like refreshed in the morning. Like you could either be getting really good sleep lately, or you could just have, even if you don't get the best sleep or you don't sleep for that long, you could be having dreams that leave you feeling refreshed energetically. Like you could be having dreams that you feel like are happy, positive dreams. And so you wake up in like a better mood because of said dream. You might be a little annoyed that it wasn't real, but the dream itself was good is what I'm getting. All right, so that was our energy check-in. If that resonated with you, then go ahead and continue watching. If not, again, feel free to choose another pile or choose another reading. I have plenty on my channel for you to enjoy. So let's go ahead and get into it. First, we're going to pull some oracle cards for this new deck. I literally was about to do this and I felt called to go get a new deck right now, just now. So I left and went to the store and came back, cleansed this, you know, set intentions with it, all that, and I'm using it out. And this is the rainbow, what is this called? Rainbow Brain Skull Oracle. Really cool. Really cool. So let's go ahead and see, Spirit, what's our pile two's dreams trying to tell them? What are pile two's dreams trying to tell them at this time? This card wanted to come out. I'm gonna take two more, period. Okay, perfect. All right, so this first card says the infinite ocean of ideas we're all allowed to swim in. The infinite ocean of ideas we're all allowed to swim in. And this is number 26, by the way. So 26, oh look, we have 25 and 26. Okay, so definitely some type of forward progression, but I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna get into it. Just give me a second. After that, we have number 22. This says, for me, if I can't make it fun, I'm just not gonna be able to do it, period. If I can't make it fun, I'm just not gonna be able to do it. And lastly, we have, I am not a fractured being. I am multifaceted, number 9. I'm not a fractured being. I am multifaceted. So when it comes to you all, pile 2, your dreams are encouraging you to explore. Your dreams are encouraging you to explore and to specifically bring back things from your childhood that you enjoyed. So with you all, I'm getting that, again, like I was saying, you could be seeing things in your dreams that you either really enjoyed in the past or you're looking to enjoy in the future. Animal, like symbol, what is it? Spirit animals, that's how I was like, what is the term? But you could be seeing like spirit animals, spirit guides in animal form, things like that in your dreams. And overall, the idea here is to inspire you through your sleep, inspire you to bet on yourself and to bring these manifestations that you're seeing within your mind into reality. So for some of you, that looks like, especially with learn from the past and hidden talents, you could have certain hobbies, talents, or interests since childhood that you're now being called to act on, or you're being called to bring forth into this current reality. Excuse me. So this is like, could be a thing where if you like to sing and dance, or if you were in theater or something like that, if you always wanted to be in theater as a kid, but let's say that you didn't have the opportunity growing up to do that thing, this could be your spirit team and your dreams calling you to act on that now, to figure out ways to practice your singing or to perform or to audition for a play or to find groups of other people who also used to be theater kids and are creating projects and things now. Like, this could be encouraging you, your dreams are encouraging you to move towards those things. And I just use theater and singing as an example, but this could be anything. If you were into fashion design, if you like to take care of animals, if you liked taking care of other kids, like if you like to paint or draw, like there's just this vibe here of you needing to bring something back from the past, but it's not really like a person, it's more so like your own hobbies or interests, things that gave you creativity, things that gave you life, things that gave you joy. Okay, you're being called to bring these things back up to the surface, because I feel like these things are going to help you move towards your manifestations. I feel like, Pal 2, you are on a journey of manifesting better for yourself and better for your life, and the way in which your dreams are trying to guide you, they're trying to get you to understand that your ideas is where your wealth lies, where your next step lies. And I think that you could sometimes put yourself into a box. And with this, I'm not a fractured being, I'm multifaceted. You could put yourself into a box and kind of feel like, well, I've already decided that I'm gonna go in the route of this particular career. So now I don't want to uproot this whole career to try something else. And it's like, you don't have to uproot your whole career. You can do multiple things at once, okay? Or this could be like, you feel like, well, I already have a job, or I already have 2 jobs, or I'm already going to work and school, and like you might be convincing yourself that you don't have time for something, but it's like in reality you do, okay? Overall, you know, regardless of how exactly you are meant to express these talents, this creativity through whatever medium applies to you, the general vibe here is to trust in your ideas and stop looking at them as just ideas. Stop looking at your hobbies as just hobbies. Stop looking at your interests as just little interests, okay? This is the vibe where you can really turn your ideas, you can really turn things that you would think are fun into a foundation for yourself, okay? these things can really grow into something really big and create an empire of abundance for you. Abundance, fun, joy, passion, and creativity for you if you allow yourself to dream, if you allow yourself to act on those ideas, and if you allow yourself to want to do something fun and creative in the first place. You might also be under the impression or might have the mental beliefs that making money isn't supposed to be fun, or like if something is fun to do, or if it comes too naturally, if it comes too easily, then it's not worth it. And that's unfortunately for your fears not true. Okay, I think that's also heavily why you tend to discount your own ideas, is because sometimes you feel like, nah, that's too easy. Like, imagine thinking something isn't going to work because it's too easy. If something comes naturally to you, that is on purpose. You were given that skill for and that talent for a reason. And this card literally says hidden talents. Like, and then we have an infinite ocean of ideas we're all allowed to swim in. There's something here. There's ideas that you have that could transform your life literally if you would just allow it to become true. If you would just allow yourself to believe in yourself and really take these things serious and put forth the idea. Everything starts as an idea. Like everything, even whatever device that you're using to watch this, whether it's a phone, a tablet, you can't watch on Apple Watch, I don't think, but if it's a phone, a tablet, an iPad, a laptop, whatever, your TV, these things were all things that were just ideas at one point in time, and then they became real through that person believing in their idea and then taking the necessary action steps to create it and to materialize it. And now we are here watching stuff on these devices. Even something as simple as this reading. This idea started in my head as an idea. Before I wrote it down, before I made a poll asking you guys, what do you want to see? And before I sat down here and pressed record, and now I'm channeling and doing the reading. And after this, I still have to edit the video and upload it. And it was a process to get it to the point where you, hey, are now watching it. But it started out as just an idea in my head, right? There's a need to really act on your ideas. That's the dream. That's what your dreams are trying to tell you to do, is to act on your ideas. Okay, your ideas are really valuable and they're what's going to take you to the next level. So act on them. Stop just sleeping on them. Stop sleeping on yourself, literally. Like, stop only allowing yourself to dream in your dreams. You can dream in real life. Okay, so let's see. Next, we're going to pull a couple tarot cards. Spirit, what is Pile 2's dreams trying to tell them? What is Pile 2's dreams trying to tell them at this time? Let's see. First card we have out is the Eight of Cups. Whoa. You have the Eight of Cups, next the Seven of Cups. Ooh, King of Pentacles. All right, I'm telling you, Pile 2, your money making ideas, your money flow is tied to your ideas, tied to you acting on your ideas. But with the Eight of Cups, it's like you tend to just leave these things. Oh fuck. Okay. I can't make this up. We literally have the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Hello? Like, some of you, I was getting this message earlier. I don't know where this was coming from. Oh yeah, because I was saying some of y'all are having wet dreams, to be honest. And then we have the Devil on the bottom of the deck, Capricorn energy. Some of you guys could be trying to manifest a partner, and it's like you're afraid though, like, to believe in love again or something like that. And it's like, stop. You guys could have also been drawn to Pile 1. I know some of y'all, a lot of y'all seem to watch multiple piles on my videos, and I can tell specifically when it's like, oh yeah, they're gonna like watch multiple piles this time, because the energies kind of like flow in a certain way. But overall though, Pile 2, you guys could be trying to manifest a partner, okay? Your dreams could be telling you that your person is coming in soon. But I feel like that's more of a smaller message, a smaller group. The biggest thing here is your ideas are going to be what take you to the next level. Your ideas are going to be what bring you not only financial security, money, abundance, but also that emotional joy and that emotional fulfillment. Because your ideas are like this. It's like the Seven of Cups. It's like each idea is like a cup, and it's like, you also might have a bad habit, and this is where the Eight of Cups is coming from, and things that you need to walk away from. You can have a bad habit of putting too much stake into each idea as well. And I totally relate to this. Like, as a tarot reader and as like a YouTuber, I want every single video that I post to go viral. I want them all to, but the reality is that certain topics are going to do better than others, and that's just what it is, right? Certain topics are trending topics, whereas other topics are more niche. Like, you have to be on a certain wavelength to really want to watch something like that, you know? So it just is what it is. And as a reader and as a YouTuber, I've had to learn to stop attaching myself so much to each reading and just pour my heart and my value into it and just let it go after that, right? And so this is something that you are also needing to learn, that when it comes to your ideas, don't try to put so much pressure on every single idea to be like the one, you know what I mean? Don't try to put so much pressure on every post if you're a content creator yourself and you understand that concept of like, you know, each post meaning something. Don't try to put so much pressure onto everything to be the one. Also, when it comes to your relationships, don't try to put so much pressure on each person that you date to be the one. Just allow yourself to implement and act on your ideas. Allow yourself to enjoy the process of creating your ideas and of bringing these ideas to life. And you will see over time the ones that pop, the ones that make it, the ones that really do something for you. And it's going to happen naturally. All you need to do, your job here, is simply to create and to allow the ideas to form, allow the ideas to become materialized. It's not up to you, and it's not in your control to sit there and determine how each thing happens, how everything plays out, and, you know, oh, if this particular idea doesn't make me hella money, or if it doesn't superbly boost my engagement, then it wasn't worth it. That's not true. Each idea that you have is going to create value in some kind of way. Again, it's just your job to have fun while creating these things, and literally in due timing, you will have built an entire empire and foundation off of your ideas. You will have ideas that pop. You will have ideas that create substantial income for you. You will have ideas that change the trajectory of your business, but you have to be willing to put the shots up, essentially. And I'm not even into sports, so maybe I have some masculine, some people who are into sports watching today, but it's making me think about, you know, if you want to get better at shooting a basketball, you have to keep shooting the basketball no matter how many times you miss. Even if you miss a lot of times, if you go ahead and keep missing, then you'll get better faster than somebody who's afraid to shoot at all. This is actually making me think about today, when it comes to me and YouTube. Today I realized that I was supposed to be putting descriptions of my videos in the description box. I know that sounds, you know, a lot, but I didn't think I actually needed to write out like a written description of what each video's topic is. But turns out that helps a lot with your YouTube knowing where to place your YouTube videos, and also using hashtags. I wasn't using hashtags either, but I post a video every other day. And so same way how I realized that, oh, I have to go in and manually change the monetization on my ads to make sure that YouTube doesn't put in 50 million ads onto my YouTube videos that nobody wants to sit there and watch through. I'm also learning that you have to use hashtags. I'm learning that you have to put in descriptions, like an actual written description of the video. I'm learning all these things, and it's because I post so often. I'm so involved in this. I'm so committed to growing this channel that I'm learning and I'm fixing my mistakes quickly, as opposed to a lot of people on YouTube. Their goal is just post once a week, and no shade against that. I'm not advising you against that if that's something that you're particularly implementing. But what I'm saying is, if I'm posting 3 to 4 times a week and somebody else is only posting 1 time a week, I've already posted about 50 something videos on this channel, and I've learned a lot over those 50 videos. Whereas if I only posted once a week, and it would have taken me a whole year to post that many videos and to learn what I've already learned now. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, allow yourself to just keep putting the ideas out there. Allow yourself to keep acting on these ideas, and more so focus on the habit of acting on your ideas rather than trying to expect certain outcomes from each idea. And that will help you to flow. That will help you to learn from your past and not live in fear, but it'll also help you to move towards your abundance and to move towards the ideas that you have that are valuable and that can change your life. Okay, pile 2. So that's what I have for you, pile 2. All right, your dreams are trying to tell you to act on your ideas. Stop just letting them be ideas. Stop just letting them be dreams. You need to actualize them, materialize them. You can do it. So if you made it to the end of pile 2, then go ahead and comment ideas, because again, your dreams are telling you to act on your ideas, pile 2. Your ideas are valuable. You have multi-million-dollar ideas in your brain. You need to take them out of your brain and make them real. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Definitely go ahead and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're not, so that you can join the team and catch this vibe. And if you would like to, go ahead and join the portal ritual tomorrow for the 8/8 portal ritual. You can find the information down below in the description box as well. Other than that, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey Pile 3, welcome to your reading. Welcome to Aniya's Notes. I am your host, AniyahJelisa. Thank you for being here with me today. Today we're going to be looking into what are your dreams trying to tell you, all right? So for this video, we're going to start out with an energy check-in, and I'm going to channel some things that you could be seeing in your dreams or feeling in your sleep. And then if that resonates, then you can go ahead and continue watching the reading. If it doesn't, then feel free to choose a different pile. Or I will also link in the cards above another reading that I have titled, What Do These Signs Mean? That one is not specifically about dreams, but it's about the signs that you've been seeing in general. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, then you may find that one resonates more, and even if this one does, you may find that you still want to check that one out as well. Either way, I'll go ahead and link it so that you have the option to watch both. Other than that, I will also be doing a portal tomorrow, a manifestation portal for a manifestation ritual for the portal tomorrow, the 8/8 portal. If you would like to join and become a part of that, then you can find that information down below in the description box. All right, with that being said, let me first get a sip of water because I've been talking for like 40 minutes straight. All right, excuse me. Let's get into it. First up, we have 22 Dragonfly Spirit. Truth transcends illusion. Truth transcends illusion. Next, we have White Raven Spirit. Trust in the magic. This is 66. So you guys could definitely be seeing repeating numbers. Okay, we have 22 and 66. Repeating numbers could be significant to you at this time. And lastly, we have scrying with intuition. Scrying with intuition. So when it comes to your dreams, I'm seeing that you could be seeing future predictions. You could be seeing things that you feel like it has something to do with the future, or it has something to do with a prediction. Maybe you don't even really understand it yet, but you just feel like it has something to do with something. Like you feel like it's connected to the future. You also could have been dreaming of angels or like guides watching over you. You could have seen dragonflies or birds in your dreams as well. With the bones here, you could be seeing ancestors in your dreams. For those of you specifically who are like Black American, descendants of chattel slavery in America, specifically, like that specific ethnic group. The people who have hoodoo roots, even if you don't practice hoodoo yourself, like you could be seeing like ancestors, because it makes me think about throwing bones. Okay, so you could be seeing bones or ancestors, like grandmothers specifically, like in your dreams. Okay. Grandmothers, grandfathers, like older ancestors. Flowers could also be significant. Like you could be seeing flowers in your dreams and they're like sticking out to you. I'm also seeing the ocean. I'm also seeing a gate or a fence. Something about a gate or a fence. A fire. This could be like a campfire, a wildfire, a forest fire, or like a lighter, what's that other one? Fireplace. Yeah. I feel like your dreams lately for you have felt like confirmation. I feel like you've been dreaming of things that the signs feel like your dreams are giving you confirmation towards something that you're like feeling intuitively. Okay. I'm also getting a crown. You could have seen yourself on a throne or in a crown, or you could have been a king or a queen or something like that in your dream recently. You could have also been the bird yourself. You could be having dreams of yourself where you're flying, or you're like, you have a bird's eye view, you're kind of high up. Okay, you could have climbed a mountain or something, or just be really high, or you could just, in your dreams, you could be having the perspective, like a very high perspective over everything else that you're seeing in your dream, as if you're literally a bird flying. I'm getting that some of you could also have this like omnipotent, is it called omnipotent? Omniscient type of voice or like vibe to you sometimes in your dreams, where it's like you just feel like you know everything. You don't know how you know everything, but you just know everything about what's going on. Okay? Lots of claircognizance and clairvoyance in this pile. Okay? So that's what I have for you in terms of the energy check-in. If that resonated, then go ahead and keep watching. If it did not, then again, feel free to choose another pile or choose another reading. All right, let's first go ahead and get some oracle cards. This is the Rainbow Brain Skull deck. I literally just bought this deck for this reading. I was about to sit down and record, and I was like, I just need a different deck. Like I needed a new energy, and so I literally went and bought this, came back home, cleansed it, protected it, did all the things, and now we're here. So let's see, Spirit, what is pile 2's dreams trying to tell them? What do pile 2's dreams mean at this time? Spirit, what do pile 2's dreams mean for them at this time? 3 cards. Okay. First, we have interesting, and how you know that. sorry, this is spelled like it's spelled wrong on purpose. So I'm like, hold on. Interesting in how you know that's what you want exactly. Okay, we have like scrying and like crystal ball here twice. Okay, so you guys could definitely be getting dreams that are confirmation. If you've seen somebody cheating or doing you dirty in a dream, just know that they're doing that in real life. And I'm speaking from experience. I've had dreams of people like cheating on me or doing me weird in dreams, and I was never wrong. I was never wrong. I promise you, I was never wrong. Like, it always came out that they were doing some weird shit behind my back. Hello. So, you know, that could be confirmation. I'm getting that also some of you could have seen babies in your dreams recently, and that's a sign that someone around you is pregnant. Because I also had a dream like that one time where I remember a little short story time. I had a dream, and there's just like, I feel like I was carrying a baby in like a carrier, and it was like a light-skinned little boy. And look at, clearly I won't be producing any light-skinned children unless I happen to have like a very fair-skinned partner, more than likely. And so I knew it wasn't my baby, but I was like, whose baby is it? Like, whose white baby is this? If you know, you know. And so long story short, I had that dream and I didn't really think anything of it. I thought it was strange. So I did wonder to myself, like, whose baby is this? And then literally, I think within a week, I ended up finding out that my friend, who happens to be light-skinned, was pregnant with a boy. And so I knew that she was pregnant before I even physically found out that she was pregnant, because it came in my dream. So that could be something that you're experiencing as well. Next, we have don't hate yourself. You hate not being yourself. This says you don't hate yourself. You hate not being yourself. Oh my gosh, I love that. Also, for context, this card is number 53 and this card is number 14. You don't hate yourself. You hate not being yourself. Okay. And lastly, we have evolve into non-complainer. Evolve into non-complainer. And this is number 60. For you, Pal 3, I feel like your dreams are trying to tell you to trust in yourself and trust what you know to be true. For you, Pal 3, I feel like there's a vibe that you feel like somebody around you is not doing something right. And stick with me, because I'm getting multiple things. I'm going to list out multiple examples that I'm feeling. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But I am getting the vibe that for some of you, this is like you seeing dreams, like seeing confirmation in your dreams that somebody's doing you dirty. Somebody could be talking about you behind your back. Somebody could be cheating on you, or keeping secrets. I'm getting that whatever person that you have seen in your dreams, if this is somebody, if you've seen, like I said, if you've seen something where it's like you have a gut feeling that something's wrong, or like that somebody's hiding something, and you end up seeing that person or that type of scenario in your dreams, it is confirmation that your intuition is correct. So this could look like you thinking that somebody's talking about you or cheating on you. That could be true, especially if you're seeing them. But this could also be something in a positive aspect, depending on your own personal dreams, where, like I said, if you see a baby in your dreams, that could mean that, you know, somebody around you is with child, and that's a good thing, right? This could also be something where you're seeing confirmation of like certain angel numbers or certain animals, spirit animals. You could be seeing a higher perspective of something. And this is confirmation that, you know, if you're somebody who really is focused on your growth right now and your elevation, that you are growing and you are evolving, and that whatever you're doing is working. We literally have evolve here. So if you're trying to take a leap of faith or like bet on yourself for something, and you've been kind of seeing confirmation towards that, or dreams that make you feel like you're not being delusional, and dreams that are confirming what you're feeling called to intuitively, then this is a sign that you're on the right path. So pretty much your dreams right now are giving you confirmation on whatever it is that you're personally experiencing and that you're personally dealing with. So again, if you're dealing with like, I don't know if I can trust that person, your dreams are confirmation that you cannot trust that person. If you think, oh, I wonder if so-and-so is pregnant, or like, I just feel like there is somebody pregnant or some fertility in there, and you're dreaming of babies and kids and stuff, somebody is. You might not find out about it yet. They might not even know yet, but they are. Or again, lastly, if this is you really focused on your personal growth, your elevation, your career, things like that, and you're dreaming of yourself making money or having a higher perspective or seeing your spirit animals, things like that, you're on the right path. I'm also getting that for some of you, if you are creating or building a spiritual business, such as being a reader or something like that, because we do have two crystal balls here. If you are creating a business based on your own psychic abilities and gifts, just know that your dreams are also giving you confirmation that you are worthy of this, that you are very connected, you're very accurate, all right? And you have what it takes to become a reader or to run this business, whatever it is that you do. It doesn't have to be just reading. It could also be like astrology, Reiki, sound healing, herbalism, things like that. Just really anything to do with the spirit. I'm also getting that for some of you, like I said, if you're seeing ancestors in your message, in your dreams, they are giving you signs that they are supporting you along this journey, okay? They're giving you protection and support and guidance as you evolve, as you continue to grow. With this, you don't hate yourself. You hate not being yourself. Your dreams are trying to give you confirmation, because I feel like part of you has felt like you were being delusional, or that you didn't have enough physical evidence to support the way that you are feeling internally and intuitively within your gut, within your body. And so your dreams are trying to help you to just stop feeling crazy, so that you can, you know, stop complaining about what you may not feel comfortable to say or do, and just act on it. Be yourself. So for some of you, this looks like a thing of you want to do something, take a leap of faith towards something that seems delusional to everybody else. And this is a sign to not shrink yourself and to not care about their approval, and to just put yourself out there and do the thing anyways. For others of you, if this is something where like, you know, that you can't trust somebody, this is, you know, a thing of like not being quiet just to, you know, keep the peace, or to not shake the boat. If you feel like you need to rock the boat, and you need to be like, yeah, I had a dream, and you're not gonna make me feel crazy just because it was a dream. I know that you're lying, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, if you feel like you need to separate yourself or be honest about how you feel, your dreams are encouraging you to do that, okay? So let's move on. We're gonna pull some tarot cards. Spirit, what is Pile 3's dreams trying to tell them at this time? What is Pile 3's dreams trying to tell them at this time? What are Pile 3's dreams trying to tell them at this time? Yeah, they're trying to give you confirmation, because even with this card here, it says like, and how do you know that's what you want exactly? It's like you are, you might just be feeling like torn between your intuition and what you can physically see. So your dreams are trying to give you more confirmation so that you can like believe in yourself and trust what it is that you know to be true. All right, first up, we have the Page of Wands. Next, we have the Ace of Pentacles, period. Let's see. We have the Page of Cups. Your dreams are trying to tell you to start believing in yourself. Start believing in yourself. Start believing more in your intuition. Start believing more in your manifesting abilities. Start believing more in your worth and your value. Start believing in yourself more, Pile 3. Start believing in yourself more. Stop relying so much on external validation or needing some type of physical proof or physical evidence sometimes. Sometimes you having a dream that that person is cheating on you, or you just feeling it within your gut that they don't have pure intentions for you, that's enough. You don't need to wait for them to play in your face in real life, or wait for you to catch them cheating for you to move on, or for you to leave them. Same thing, like you don't need to wait to, you know, always see physical results to know that what you're doing is working. You don't always need to wait to see a spirit to believe that your psychic abilities are growing. You don't always need to wait to get a hell of sales to believe that your business is growing, or that your business is providing value. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing of like believing it first, believing yourself first. And then we have the Ten of Cups. So yeah, there's this vibe here that you're needing to believe in yourself first. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands reversed, and then the Six of Wands upright. You're going to enter into your more popular phase, your more on top, your more successful phase, when you stop feeding into chaos and you stop letting people convince you that just because you don't see something physically that it's not real and that you're being delusional or something. Like, because I definitely get this vibe that you might be too reliant in this moment on external validation and like getting confirmation outside of yourself. And so it's easy for people to manipulate you, because they can just tell you something, and since you're already doubting what you know to be true, you're already doubting your intuition, then you're more likely to lean into whatever it is that they're saying. Even if you intuitively within your body and your spirit, you already know the right answer, or you already know that they're lying, or you already know that, you know, there's just something there that is not being admitted, or that's not being put out into the forefront just yet. But you still need to act as if you know what is true, because you do. Okay, and stop relying on external confirmation, external validation. Okay. You are in a new cycle here with both the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. This is new for you. Like, you having this much trust in yourself is definitely something that I feel like is new for you, but it's also something that's going to lead you to overall fulfillment. You're going to be a lot happier the more you trust in your intuition, because your intuition is guiding you to your highest timeline. It's guiding you to your dream life. So, you know, if you want to be in a healthy relationship, then maybe you should pay attention to your intuition when your body is telling you that it's not comfortable around somebody, or you keep having dreams that they're playing in your face. Don't ignore that. Like, literally do not ignore that, because when somebody's for you, you're not going to have those kind of dreams, okay? When you are, again, trying to bet on yourself, trying to bet on your business, trying to be more comfortable being your authentic self, you don't need to worry about who doesn't like it or who thinks it's delusional or who thinks that you're too much, because that's not your target audience. That's not where you're supposed to be. That's not where your happiness is going to grow, around people who want you to stay smaller, stay in a box, or who don't want you to be your fullest self. Okay, but you have to have that confirmation for yourself that you deserve to take up space as you are today without needing to change yourself in any capacity, or needing to dim yourself down, or needing to hide the fact that you're spiritual. Or because I feel like this also could be a thing where you tend to hide your spiritual gifts or hide your spiritual business because it's taboo and you don't want to necessarily hear people's negative thoughts or opinions about what you do. But there's just this vibe here that regardless of what people say, you need to just learn to stop relying on them for confirmation, period. Like, and I don't even feel like this is a thing where like you're just like super insecure and like you're begging people for attention or begging for validation, but it's more so a thing of like you don't really trust your intuition when it comes to your decisions. So you can be very indecisive and like again, like you might intuitively feel called and like you might know what the right answer is within your mind, body, and spirit, but you still kind of second guess yourself or psych yourself out, or you feel like, you know, it's too easy. Like, I know this answer too easily, even though I don't have physical proof, so that must make me delusional. And it's like, no, like that's a gift. That's your gift. You all are very intuitive. You're very psychic. Please stop doubting that. Okay, that is what your dream is trying to tell you, is to stop doubting your intuition. Your intuition is correct. That's why when you feel something, you have a dream about it. But it doesn't just happen to everybody, like, you know what I'm saying? And you might be somebody who experiences those types of dreams a lot, and so to you it's just normal, which is why it's easy for you to kind of dismiss it, but it's not normal. I was saying in another reading, I don't remember why or what the topic was, but I had mentioned in a reading how, you know, some people don't dream. Or matter of fact, no, I think that might have been a personal, I'm not sure. I've been doing something in a reading, child, I can't keep up, but I remember I was talking to either y'all or to a personal client, and I was telling somebody how they dream a lot and they didn't realize that was such a gift, because some people don't even dream. So, you know what I'm saying? Some people don't even dream at all. Some people barely dream. Some people have dreams where it's not even talking about shit. Some people only have nightmares. So for you to have dreams that are future predictions, that are confirmation, you might also have deja vu a lot, okay? Because you dreamt of things already before they happen. So then when it happens in real life, you're like, wait a minute, I've seen this already. And it's like, yes, you did. You dreamt about it already weeks ago because you're psychic. So stop doubting your intuition and stop doubting that gift that you have, okay? So pile 3, your word. If you made it to the end of pile 3, comment intuition, because your dreams are trying to get you to trust in your intuition, to believe in your spiritual and your psychic gifts. Pile 3, you're psychic as hell, all right? You're psychic as hell, pile 3. Yeah, and you need to stand on that. You need to act on that and use that gift to your advantage, and stop looking outside of yourself for confirmation, because you already have all the confirmation that you need. You can literally see it and feel it within your mind, body, and spirit. All right, so that's what I have for you. Definitely go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you are interested. I mean, not if it resonated, all right? And definitely, if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so that you can join the team and catch this vibe. And again, I will be doing a manifestation ritual for the 8/8 portal, which is tomorrow. You still have time to go ahead and join into that. The information for that is down below in the description box. Other than that, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.